Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is another request from Thomas, who wanted the G4 Gundam, RX-78-4 to be specific, in the colors of the Gussa improved type from Gaia Gear. Gaia Gear being one of Tomino's novel series that was set in the distant future of the Universal Century, somewhere in, I think, the UC like 220s, something like that, possibly even later. But yeah, the Gussa has kind of an orange and white like splitter camo like this. I was not able to completely emulate the pattern, but it was definitely close enough that I think it's a fairly good approximation. See, somebody's already planted a bomb in our base. I was trying to kill that pilot. Not only did I not, I knocked over number 5. So now is the time for me to go do something useful somewhere else, hopefully. Right now we can kind of bulldoze the people that are left because, as we know, they've got one person on foot if neither of us killed them, and also one in our base. So that means it's basically 3 on 5 if we stick together. So nothing wrong with that. Good way to rack up points, and we have gained more points than they will get from the base bomb. So that's kind of the goal. Because if you can, do that, if you can rack up kills further than they get for the base bomb bonus, then it doesn't really matter. So, sometimes it's okay to ignore the bomb, especially at the beginning of a round like this when it gives you a really big advantage. Once you get into it and everybody is, has gotten into the fight, it can be a lot harder to, find that opportunity to ignore a base bomb. I very frequently wrongly ignore them because I feel like, we can press our, numeric advantage, but if you're not prepared to do that, if you're not coordinated, you may as well not. You may as well go after the bomb. But, it's really a hard situation to read. I used to be, a lot more hardline about how I would play that, but just as time has gone on and I played it wrong enough times, I'm a little bit more open to changing my strategy. So, yeah, just one of those things. Yeah, now we have kind of run into a problem because they managed to turn around and basically win the second or win their first wipe after doing the bomb. So now they do have a substantive lead. We can fix that. We just have to work together. So, see, number 1 is saying all clear. I'm not sure why, but I think they're sending a fair number of tells. But yeah, trying not to be a jerk about that. I took a break of a few days this last week because I just after trying to push through rated, I just needed a break. So I'm still trying to get there, but I'm doing it a little bit more gradually and being a little bit more laissez-faire about it because there's no point in making myself crazy. So I'm, just if I can make it, I can make it. Meanwhile, congratulations to Gundam Maniac, who just hit S-. So I cannot even imagine doing that myself, and I frankly don't want to try. So, congrats to him for having the patience and for pulling it off, because it's not easy. And, yeah, so, congrats to him. And I'll be satisfied if I can just get up to A+ and get my 8 tokens and promotion. So, working on it. Very gradually, but working on it. We're only down 600 points now. Basically, we've taken turns winning team wipes, and now it comes down to the being able to survive to basically win a second one. As you can see, we're all relatively high health, and once again, charged beam rifles being what they are, I was able to pinpoint somebody around the Medea, which is always nice. There are a couple of places here where I try to use the Mega Beam Launcher, but I abandon it very quickly because it is an extremely situational weapon, especially on the especially on the original G4 where it charges much slower and only hits once for major damage, which if you can do major damage, great, but if you miss, you've wasted it. So you've wasted all that time, and like I said, it is more time than the standard, or than the booster type. So yeah, we've got 3 of us alive. Someone's saying take the supports. I'd love to, but for one, technically not my job. Also, just I'm getting murdered. So looks like my teammate has abandoned their mobile suit to deploy a bomb. I cannot back them up because I am dead, and no one was backing me up, so it went from 3-on-2 to 3-on-1. And yeah, so now, okay, it looks like they got back in their suit. So yeah, they got back in their suit with all those people around them, and if nobody's going to go to back them up on the bomb, which it looks like they're not, I think I am. But yeah, if nobody else goes and they get killed, and just now I'm going to deal with this first, because if we can overpower this person, then we can go help at the bomb. Yeah, they defused it because there was just not enough interference to keep that bomb going. And just nobody was around. Apparently nobody wanted to be around, and now I'm getting regazied, so it's, and one of us apparently, I think, stopped to repair or stopped to stop. I don't know. There's 2 people in their suits right now, the Advanced Hazel and me, and I can take the regazi if I can get a hold of it without it using its heavy attack on me, which, heavy attacks are always dangerous no matter what you're in. And just waiting. I think number 5 is on them, so if I can, get some shots. Okay, got the kill shot. Yeah, it's actually, that Regazi is actually 50 points down. As you can see, they're doing relatively well despite that. Oh yeah, there's 2 of those. I forgot about that. I think I'm still not really, as I'm playing, I'm not really cognizant of it here. I only notice when they both spawn in together at the end of the round, which is, coming up. But also, I'm very proud of that downswing, just because, yeah, I managed to get a downswing in around 2 of my allies without hitting either of them. So, again, that's why when I say practice your spacing and know your attacks, that's what I'm talking about. Because if I hadn't been paying attention, I could have knocked them both down. It would have left them both vulnerable. We might not have gotten that kill. It could have just been, bad all around. Base bomb did go off this time, so we've got a nice solid lead to end the round on. Even if this Regazi does murder me, does murder several of us, we've got this. So this time, I don't feel like that tackle should have taken, but that's just the vagaries of your connection versus theirs. You've seen Gundam Battle Operation 2. You probably played it if you're watching this. You kind of get the idea. I'm really, really hoping that the Steam version might have slightly better connectivity, but we'll see. But yeah, we got it. I got top score at 4901 out of 15k. Didn't get top damage, but I was close. And 7 kills and 3 deaths. So hope you enjoyed the round, Thomas. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. Until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Man, imagine a version of GBO2 where we actually make it all the way out to Gaia gear. That would be kind of amazing. I don't picture it happening, especially since I believe Gaia gear is one of those things that kind of only obliquely mentions the original Gundam, so it's, the copyright would probably be complicated, but also it's, again, 150 years in the future, so unless we're looking at costs going up to 900, I just don't see it, really.